When you've just found out that your partner has been cheating on you, has had an affair partner, and whether it was cyber cheating or emotional cheating or physical cheating, there's some things that you can do, and couples do these things that are really dangerous. They're dangerous for your health, dangerous for your mind, and terribly dangerous for the future of your relationship. Whether you're going to save this relationship after you found out your partner has cheated or not, it's really important to have a space, to have a calm place you can think before you make a move in the relationship. And I don't mean you're not going to want to. You're going to want to throw them out, slam the door. You're going to be so angry and confused and hurt. But what I'm asking you to do is to remind yourself of these things, and as much as you can, find the support you need so you don't fall into these. The first dangerous thing is having unprotected sex with your partner after it's revealed that they've been cheating. The reasons for this are numerous. Number one, you can't trust your partner. And even if they say nothing happened or it only happened once and we wore protection, I would not believe them. And you shouldn't either, because once trust is betrayed, I don't know. Cheating can be like an addiction. I think it is an addiction. And when people are addicted to a vice, they'll do anything to get it. So you have to assume that even though they say they used protection, they didn't. And having sex with them can cause an STD or something that's really complicated, far worse than just having a temporary STD that you can treat. There are all kinds of things out there that you do not want to contact. So once you've heard that your partner's betrayed you, you be sure you use protection with sex. The second dangerous thing is don't jump into any long-term decisions. This is not the time to say, we're going to sell the house, you're going to lose custody of their kids, you're moving out. This is not the time. It's too soon, immediate after. It is time to take into account we might want to talk to a lawyer. We might want to talk to a therapist. We may need to sit down and really figure this out. Start building a wall around the two of you so you can decide together. But you don't want to jump into a long-term idea or move, like we're gonna sell the house and I'm gonna move and this kind of thing. It's upsetting to yourself, it's upsetting to your ex or your spouse who cheated, who may be trying to work it out. But most of all, if you have kids, that's like the most uprooting thing you can do. You want to try and stay put for now. You can get a therapist. That therapist can guide you further, but for now, don't make any long-term decision. And I'm telling you, your anxiety will make you want to do that just as a form of control and protection. But as much as you can, try to breathe through it, use meditation, use prayer, talk to someone so that you can restore some sense of calm. It's going to really behoove you in the end. The next dangerous thing is don't try to fix sex. Don't try to use sex to fix the problem. Don't try to tell your partner, well, this is our really good area. We could always communicate on that. Sex is not the glue to a relationship. And if you even think about it, a lot of people go out and have revenge sex or revenge affairs. This will only further complicate what you're trying to work out. You don't want to find another person. You may feel terrible. You may feel so betrayed and violated, but finding a person that you can have sex with just to even the score is the worst thing for you possible. You're going to end up feeling worse. You're going to realize anybody can have sex. It's more about the person's self-esteem than it is sex. And not only that, keep above board. Take the high road. Your partner did this. Your partner has a character flaw. Your partner, was feeling bad about themselves. All kinds of things about your partner. But don't take on their baggage. Just because they took the low road doesn't mean you should. Going forward, you may be the person, the stable factor that basically saves the whole family. Or you may be that person that says, I didn't deserve this, nor did my kids, and I can't live like this. If your partner's really remorseful, you may want to try and work it out with them. But overall, you need to understand having sex with your partner who had the affair or with anyone else, it is not going to fix anything. It's only going to make it worse. Stay away from that for now. The next dangerous thing, stay away from making threats that you're not going to do. You're angry. And making a threat is a terrible thing. A lot of times after being hurt like this, especially if the couple has kids, they'll say, you're not going to see the kids again. I'm going to take the kids away. And knowing that it will cut them to the core. But more than that, you don't want to put kids as a pawn in between. Your children love both of you. As much as you can, you want to keep them out of this. This is between your person, your spouse or your partner who made a very bad choice and them getting their head around that, why they made the bad choice and what they plan to do about it. And meanwhile, what you plan to do about it. You may be the kind of person that says, you know what, I'll never be able to trust them again. But the bottom line is, whether that's true or not true, how you feel today is going to change tomorrow. And whatever choice you make, the therapist is going to try and help you. They're going to try and support you. But today is not the day to make that drastic decision. You have to give it time because people change. The majority of couples do try to work out their marriage, and many of them are successful. So I think more than not, what's really important is, are you going to be able to work this out as a couple? Time will tell. Not right now. Don't put that burden on yourself. You don't need to do that. Threats are basically hurtful again. They're not going to help you, and they're really not going to help the situation. Also, stay away from taking any responsibility for your partner's cheating. It was not your fault, period. Not your fault. That was all on your partner. However, be aware that the relationship, marriage, as you knew it, is dead now. And so the only way you can stay married is you have to be willing to change some things within yourself that are going to help the two of you stay together and recreate trust, love, and a marriage. And if you cannot do those things, then it won't work. So even though your partner made a terrible choice, you too will have to make a choice. And you'll have to decide if you can work with this person and make it work, if you're able to forgive, if you're able to manage those triggers. But say up front, what I want you to stay away from, and it's dangerous, is starting to see, because your partner, the one who cheated, will try to make you feel like it's your fault because they feel terrible and they feel guilty and they're ashamed. So a person that would make this bad choice would also shift blame. I want you to understand, it was not your fault. None of it. It was their choice. But you are going to have to change. I hope this helps you. These things, these dangerous behaviors can really undo any success for couples who are going to try and work it out. So I'm telling you up front, as much as you can, focus on staying away from these. And the reason they're so important is you're going to feel like doing every one of them. I've been there with clients. I've seen it. So as much as you can, just know you can hang in there and you can do this. If this video is helpful for you, please subscribe. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you so much.